Well, saluted, compadres. Out here, a lot of people's always asking about how the chiefs and medicine men and all these people in these Indian tribes run their tribe. Well, they do it with skill and bravery. Let me explain. When a chief gets old, they give him a lot of respect, and all the braves they talk to him, and he tells them about all the battles he's been in and all the animals he's had to bring in to feed the tribe and everything, and they all marvel at that, and then they go out and they try to be as good as the chief until finally there's one of them that thinks he can become the chief. A lot of times, they'll challenge the chief, and that's what happened just the other day in one of the tribes. Well, a couple of years ago, one of the tribes here, young old smart aleck warrior decided he was going to challenge the chief, and he said, I want to bring you to battle. He said, I challenge you. And the old chief says, all right, I accept. Well, all the rest of the young warriors, they didn't want to lose their chief, and they knew this young buck, he could sure be mean, and he could probably take 'em. But they watched anyway. The old man, he just stood there and watched, and for a long time, the young warrior, he tried to provoke him to make him make the first move. Didn't matter. The old chief just remained sitting there smoking a peace pipe, and he was just didn't do nothing. He's what you'd call impassive. Well, by the end of the day, that young warrior, he had done everything. He had called him names, even kicked dirt at him, spit at him, threw a couple little rocks at him, and that old chief just sat there and didn't care about them insults and them provocations that this guy. Finally, that warrior turned around and says, it ain't worth it, and off he went. And the other braves, they said to the old chief, he says, how could you do that? Why didn't you get up and use your tomahawk and just clobber him and get rid of him? He said, even if you thought you might lose a fight, why did you act like such a coward? You're the chief. And the chief said this. He said, if someone comes to you with a gift and you don't accept it, who does the gift belong to? The warriors looked at each other, and one of them says, well, the person that tried to bring it and deliver it. And the chief says, the same goes for envy, anger, and insults. When they're not accepted, they continue to belong to the one that brought them. Think about that, my friends. Think about it. Hasta luego, compadres. I'll talk to you next week.